Hi guys! So today what I'm going to be doing is a Selena Gomez Come and Get It music video, just inspired makeup tutorial. I really loved how she looked in this new one. She was very glowy and bronzed, and I really loved the bright red lip that she was wearing. So I am going to be doing a tutorial on it. So let's get started. So first what I'm going to be taking is my Naked Urban Decay Skin Liquid Foundation, and I'm in 4.0, and putting it all over my face. I'm using my MAC 190 brush, and I'm just going to start applying it all over my face. So next what I'm going to be doing is my eyebrows. Now I'm just going to really fill these in. She has pretty, not thick eyebrows, but very full and defined, so I'm going to be doing that. So now I'm just going to take my eyebrow brush and my, I think it's either Anastasia or Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in Ebony, and I'm just going to be filling in my brows. Now normally what you're supposed to do is be filling in from the outside kind of in, so it's not as thick and heavy in the front of your brows, but what I do is I actually start from the front and then move my way out, but that's just how I do it. So now I filled in my eyebrows. They're all colored in how I want them to be. And next I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Lash and Brow Clear Mascara to set them in place. And I'm just taking off the excess just because I don't want them to come out in big clumps. I'm just going to be setting these in place. So now I'm going to be taking my eyebrow brush again with the spoolie end and then just combing them through again. Okay, so now that my eyebrows are completely done, I'm going to start with my makeup. So first what I'm going to be doing is my my eyes. So I'm going to be taking my NARS eye primer and just brought it all the way across my lid and a little bit underneath. So the way Selena's makeup looked to me when I was watching the video, it looked like she had a more bronzy, almost gold look in the front, and then very smoked out in the outer V in the corner. So what I'm going to be doing is, sort of as a base, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze and putting it all over my lid. So now what I'm going to be doing is taking my Naked 2 palette and reaching in and going for Half Baked, which is a nice, just pretty gold color, and putting it all over my inner corner just to really highlight that bronze color that we just put on. So it kind of just illuminates your eyes a little bit more. The next one I'm going to be doing is taking Suspect, which is just kind of a more pale gold color, and putting it on the middle part of my eye just as kind of like a highlighter. And this will also help transition into the black smoky-eyed part. So next what I'm going to be doing is taking Busted, which is just a nice kind of dark brown color, and putting it on the outer V to just start the smoking out process. Now the important part, as always with dark eyeshadows, is you really need to blend out and make it look more smoky and natural and not as harsh. So I'm just going to be really blending this out. So taking another clean fluffy brush, I'm going to be really to start blending these all in together. I'm also going to be bringing that dark brown and bringing it underneath a little bit, underneath my eye, to help transition again. And now I'm going to be doing a little inner corner highlighting and brow bone highlighting. So I'm going to be taking Foxy, which is just a nice pale color, and putting it on the inner corner just to brighten it up a little bit. And also putting it on my brow bone. So now that I have my smoky eyed look that I kind of wanted, I'm going to be taking my liquid eyeliner from Kat Von D in Trooper, which is just a black color, but I'm going to be doing it more thicker towards the outside of my eye and then going thinner towards the inner part of my eye. Liquid eyeliner is pretty hard for me to work with to make them even, so I'm going to be going very, very slowly, and make sure to shake it before you do it as well, because otherwise it won't be as rich and dark black as you would like it to be. So usually I start on the outer part of my eye, or the middle part of my eye, and start working it out. And I like starting out with it being closer to my lashes, because that way if I mess up, then I'll be sure to bring it out more. And now I'm going to start winging it out. So following kind of my natural lower line and pulling up, and then winging it out. So now I have kind of the basic shape that I want, so I'm going to be starting on the next eye and then going back and making sure it's perfect and how I like it. So I sort of finished my eyeliner. I just did it thicker towards the end and then winged it out. She has hers a lot thicker towards the inner part of her eye, but on me I don't think it looks very good, so I didn't do that. But if you want to go for a more Selena look, then be sure to go a little bit thicker on the inner part of your eye. As always with liquid eyeliner, it's really hard to get them to look symmetrical, so they're more like sisters. And as always, makeup remover is like your best friend when it comes to liquid makeup, so you can get nice cleaner edges, or you know, fix the mistakes and just go back with more eyeshadow if you need to or whatnot. So mine aren't perfect. They're never gonna be perfect, but I tried. I went really slow and just tried to make sure that they were more symmetrical. So now what I'm going to be doing is doing my waterline a little bit, and as well as thickening kind of the under part of my eye to make it even more smoked out with my Urban Decay 24/7 black eyeliner, and then just smudging it a little bit to make it look more smoky. So with this part, it's not that big of a deal if you get it a little bit underneath your eye, because we are going to be smoking it out. And I'm just going to be taking a little smudger brush and just smudging it out more to make it look more part of the actual smoky eye. So I smudged out my eyeliner a little bit underneath my eyes to give it a more smoky eyed effect. And then next I'm going to be going on to my cheeks a little bit more. So I'm going to be bronzing my cheeks with my NYC bronzer. Now this is a little bit pale for me, so I'm going to be really building it up, but I feel like that's better than having like really pigmented and then, you know, messing up. So I'm going to actually be taking my blush brush, and because I find I can buff it in more, so I'm going to be taking it and dipping it in, then tapping off the excess, and then just starting to really work it into my skin. Also making sure to do my jaw and my temples, that 3 shades. And as as always with contouring, if you really want it to be more apparent, you can highlight. So I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer and putting it on my cheekbones up to into my temple a little bit, and then really blending it out. And also putting a little bit on my nose, my Cupid's bow, and my chin. So I just really blended in the highlighting concealer, and it's always more apparent when you go out into the sun because it's more reflective, and I really like how it looks, and I always get it in a lighter shade just because it brings an even more like reflective element to it, but that's why it's important to blend it in so it's not like obvious that I have like a strip right here of like highlighting. So now for the obviously really important part, the lips. Now she's wearing a more orangey red, so I went out and I was looking for some and I couldn't really find the perfect color that I was looking for, so I chose a Maybelline Vivids, and I'm going to be combining it with another darker color, but this is Vibrant Mandarin, which it's actually a lot more red than it's Mandarin. It makes you think that it's going to be like orange. This is kind of more of a dark red orange, so it's a good start. So I'm just going to start applying this to my lips. Reds do tend to stain a lot, so just keep that in mind. I'm just going to start slowly building this and making sure to keep it obviously in the lines of my lips. You can use a lip liner, but I normally don't do that, just if you want it to last a little bit longer, but since it's kind of like a stain, I usually kind of skip that step. I just am really careful about lining my lips with the lipstick though. So for the dark red that I'm going to be putting more on the outside, outer corners of my lips, I'm going to be taking my Lip Perfection from CoverGirl in Hot Passion, which is a much darker, deeper red, just so it doesn't look all flat. Although I do like this color a lot. I think it is a little, not overwhelming on me, but it's just kind of one flat color, so I want to give it a little bit more definition. So this is what Hot Passion looks like. It's obviously a much darker color than what is on my lips right now. So what I'm going to be doing is just taking it a little bit onto the outer corner of my lips and then blending it in. Now this color from the Lip Perfection line is notorious for being really bad at staining, so just like really try not to get it outside of your lip. It's more difficult to get off, which of course I did a little bit, so you can see what it just did. Of course you can always use concealer and your foundation to hide that spot right there, and I'm just going to be blending it in. And what I did is I left the more orangey red a little bit more towards the center of my lip, so it kind of brightens a little bit more. So I put on my lipstick, and now I need to curl my lashes and put on my mascara, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So obviously she's most likely wearing fake lashes, but I usually don't do that, especially if it's kind of a normal day. So what I'm going to be doing is taking my Maybelline Falsies lashes and really putting it on. Normally I would put on my mascara before I put on my lipstick, but I kind of actually forgot, weirdly enough. So I just put on my mascara, and that's it. Unless, usually sometimes I put on my Urban Decay makeup setting spray and chill, and just to make sure that it really stays all day. I unfortunately just ran out of that product, so I need to go back to Urban Decay and get some more. But this is my completed look, and I hope you liked it. As usual, if you have any comments, suggestions, or ideas, feel free to message me on my Twitter, my Tumblr, or here on YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you're having a lovely day, and I will see you later. Bye!